I'm gonna cut straight to the chase. Whether you like Boruto or not, the series exists and you have to accept it for what it is. That being said, I never forgive these for what they did to my baby, no! Rewinding back to when Boruto first hit the scene and we had the whole next generation thing explained to us, I remember I had a couple of questions on my mind. The first and most obvious question was, can this series manage to fill the mammoth-sized shoes left by one of the greatest anime series to ever grace our screens? And now, granted, that was never going to happen, but you know, a little anime boy can dream. Now, my other question was, when we talk about redesigns, what are we looking at right now? I was not caught up on the story. I didn't care about where the story was going in this new series. I wanted to know, it's been 10 plus years in this timeline. You gotta show me what my goats look like. Now look, I'm gonna spit facts real quick. Whether or not you agree with me, I'm gonna put this out there that Minato has one of the best designs in the Naruto series. Especially with the little Kage robe he be wearing, the one with the flames on the back. You know what I'm talking about, the one that got him looking like Optimus Prime? That shit is hard. And then you look at Naruto and it's like Naruto got a dope design too, especially his child design. That shit was hard. And I mean, it makes sense. That was basically his birthright. If your daddy looked dope, then you gonna look dope too. That was in the inheritance. That shit was in his blood. Stunting on niggas was in his genetics. And look, all of this glazing is just for me to say that there must have been some sort of mutation in the genetics or some evolution in the gene pool that I just didn't foresee. I guess what's really trumping me here is the fact that I expected him to look more like his pops. Now, I did do some research, and at first I was gonna let Naruto go because, you know, doing the bare bones, I didn't go, you know, extensively through every single chapter or something like that. But doing the bare bones of research, from what I've heard, apparently Naruto was like 32 at the start of Boruto. And I was about to give him a pass because apparently Minato was like 24 when he died. And I was like, okay, all right, I can let him slide for that. But then I started doing some more research and I'm finding out that people like Madara, when he went up against Hashirama, was like 30 years old or somewhere around there. And you got people like Jiraiya who was like 54, and you're like, okay, why do these characters have such great character designs and they look like they're up there in age? I mean, they don't look like uncles. And then you got people like Tsunade who doesn't even age. And then it hit me, oh my gosh, the horrors. And then it hit me like, okay, if this is what Naruto looks like, what the f does everybody else look like? Now, when I got a chance to do some more research, I immediately dove headfirst. Without even letting my heart get another beat in, I immediately typed in best girl in Naruto. And Ongo popped up. Of course she did. because who else would pop up? Now, I'm gonna be 100% honest with you. I was about to make it look like a WWE handicap match in that bitch. I was tempted to grab the nearest steel chair and go to war with the entire Boruto writing team. The atrocity, the murder, the massacre of my baby. And I mean, I wouldn't be able to make this a full-length video if there weren't other atrocities that were committed. Thank God. For instance, Gaara? Nah, I've never seen that man in my life. The same way I was talking about Minato earlier, I'm gonna say this about Gaara. Gaara has one of the coldest designs in the entire series, in my opinion, of course. But oh my God, why did they make him look like such a soccer mom? I think it gotta be the comb over or I don't even know. Is that like a toupee? Maybe like a slick to the side type of, I don't know what that is. Regardless, he don't look like half as much of a demon as he was in Naruto, bro. You know, funny thing about the redesigns is that a lot of the girls' redesigns weren't even that bad. Like Sakura, Hinata, Tsunade, like all those redesigns honestly weren't even that bad. Like, honestly, they're not bad at all. They're like perfectly fine. A lot of these bad redesigns are coming with the guys, if I'm being honest with you. If we're gonna talk about Kiba, one thing I will tell you is that I don't care if you felt like that man was useless or if that man wasn't as strong as everybody else. One thing I will tell you is, as a kid, that Fang over Fang was looking cool as shit 20 out of 20 times. And when it came down to his design, in my opinion, I felt as if that design was nearly flawless. I mean, you cannot tell me that this is not the hardest hoodie in the game. What is that, North Face? Like, let me find out that that's some sort of Shinobi Louis V Nike Tech collab or something. And you see, this is my thing. If I feel like there's a pattern, right? I always love the original Naruto designs a bit more than the Shippuden designs, but the Shippuden designs are cool too. And then it immediately, for me, just drops off once it gets to Boruto. Because I will say that I think that Kiba has like probably one of the better designs in Boruto compared to a lot of other people. But like, even this design, it makes it look like that one uncle that don't got no wife, don't got no kids, you don't even know what he do for work, and whenever you see him in some sort of setting, it's not his house. Like, he look like if he were to do a Fang over Fang right now, he might throw a hip out. Also, this might be a little bit of bias, but not too much on my boy Choji now. If any one of y'all got anything to say about his redesign, I will destroy you. Bro, Choji is so lovable. He can do no wrong. I love every single one of his designs. I promise you that. When I say that, I don't know what it is. It's like every single design seems so much like him during that version of his life. And I don't know. I just love it. I love it all. Of course, I think his original Naruto design is cold as shit. And the earrings too. That shit is hard, bro. His entire design is hard. Every single one of them, I love them. And I do want to explain, just so you guys understand, that not every single redesign I hate from Boruto. I do think that some designs are better than others. I do like some of the designs, you feel me? And some of them I just fall in the middle with. Like, for instance, I ain't gonna lie to you, when it comes to Sasuke's design, I'm gonna be honest with you, and I might get booed out of the stadium for this. I'm not moved by his new design. I'm not gonna hold you. More in the fact that I feel like if I need to check out a new library book, this is probably the guy I would go to. But anyways, like I said, I don't got no beef with Boruto though. If you like it, if you don't like it, that's up to you guys. I definitely do think you should watch it before you make up any sort of you know, opinion on it. But me personally though, some of these designs for me, you know, I definitely felt like they could have been cooler. But yeah, that's it for me. Leave a like if you enjoyed the video, subscribe to the channel, join the cult, join the family, and leave suggestions if you got any below. And yeah, no intros, no outros, I'm gone.